Kana Fujiwara is a case of professional drive and determination clashing with a rage that too often breaches the veil of class and charm that she's weaved for herself. Hello everyone, my name is Blackwatch, and welcome to another episode of my Siege lore series. Raised in a strict home in Kyoto, a Japanese city famed for its rich blend of tradition and modernity, Kana imbued herself with the virtues of the Bushido Code, whilst finding an outlet for her own self-expression through fashion and martial arts. As we can see from her uniform, Kana's home city inspired her style, with modern techniques and styling melding seamlessly alongside traditional motifs of plant life and cranes. Through Aikido and her study of languages, Kana eventually left Kyoto, moving to Tokyo to pursue her new career as a police officer in the Tokyo Metropolitan Police Department. After graduating from the TMPD Academy, Kana served as a motorcycle officer and broadened her martial arts pursuits, eventually progressing to 3rd Dan in Jiu-Jitsu and 5th Dan in Aikido. This advancement earned her a place in the Security Police Division within the TMPD. Her transfer to this division is what brought Kana together with another future member of Rainbow, Yumiko Hibana Imagawa. The two would go on to form a strong bond, one strong enough that Hibana would personally vouch for Kana's inclusion into Rainbow, even going so far as to persuade Mira, who is notoriously choosy about those who tamper with her designs, to take Kana into the fold and allow her to modify the until then incomplete Kiba barrier device. However, this harmony with Hibana didn't extend to the rest of Kana's dealings. Her progress stalled as her sensei told her she had failed to achieve the necessary serenity to advance. This lack of serenity endured, and saw Kana face suspension following a number of violent outbursts whilst on duty. This suspension was the final setback for Kana in the police service, as she chose to leave Tokyo and the TMPD behind, and transition into a private sector role as a bodyguard in Fukuoka. Under the employ of Yahata Data Security, Kana became the exclusive bodyguard of the company's founder and CEO, Masayuki Yahata. Yahata's company had done impressive work in the cybersecurity field, developing programs to protect computer systems and networks. Consequently, the criminals who paid the price for being unable to overcome his protections saw him as a legitimate enemy to their cause. With Yahata, Kana formed an unusually strong bond, conflicting with her previously exceptionally professional approach to work. Of course, she was excellent at the work she did for him, but her fondness for him and the work she did was far more personal for her than what she had done previously. No longer beholden to a large group or a strict set of martial rules, Kana embraced the opportunity to pinpoint her focus and her effort on one person. Yet for all her skill and caution, tragedy still found its way to her. What started as a simple trip to the local market to purchase fruit turned instead to violence, as assassins opened fire upon the pair. Kana sprang into action, engaging the attackers and ushering her charge to safety. Flurries of gunfire filled the street, but Kana's pace and skill were too great for the assailants. In the end, every aggressor was killed, but as the smoke cleared and the adrenaline faded, Kana found her charge near death, suffering a gunshot wound to his chest during the encounter. With his last breath, he said her name, and she cried out in grief as he died. Kana Fujiwara would bear no response from her now. Azami was now the only name she would answer to. Like a samurai that had failed to protect their lord, Azami's feeling of disgrace stemmed brutally from her faith in Bushido and its virtues. As she put it, "Until I reclaim my honor, I am only vengeance." Alone and bitterly grieving, Azami turned to the only friend she had left, breaking into Hibana's home with startling news. The assassin's shell casing was imprinted with an all too familiar maker's mark, QCR, Nighthaven's Research and Development Division, Quantum Concepts and Robotics. With this knowledge in hand, Hibana agreed to help, and so Azami found her new calling: reclaim her honor and avenge her fallen charge. Hope you enjoyed this one, folks. As usual, if you enjoy the lore videos and you want to see more, or if you like my guides, please like and subscribe. And if you want to learn more about this particular thread of the story, we have something coming up fairly soon that's going to be covering the upcoming conflict between Rainbow and Nighthaven, including the most recent comic that's been released by Siege, and that is the Demon Veil illustrated story. It's very good. It's on the Siege website. If you want to check that out, just go to the media section and it's right there. It's a very well illustrated comic, and it'll give you a chance to preview what's going to be coming up in the video before it actually goes live. So I will see you guys soon with that one. Hope you have a fantastic weekend. Do pobacenia, everybody. Bye bye.